She was a Stanford University dropout and then became the world's youngest self-made female billionaire, and now is serving a roughly 11-year prison time for fraud practices at her firm Theranos. Her name is Elizabeth Holmes, the disgraced CEO of Theranos. Holmes has been sentenced to over 11 years in prison and also ordered to pay $452 million with a former business partner, Ramesh Sunny Balwani, to dozens of high-profile investors they defrauded. Her ex-boyfriend and former Theranos CEO, Ramesh Balwani, was also convicted of fraud and reported to prison in California last month to begin serving out his sentence. So how did the billionaire actually reach prison? In 2014, Elizabeth Holmes, a Stanford University dropout, had founded a company valued at $9 billion for supposedly bringing about a revolution in diagnosing diseases. With a few drops of blood, her company Theranos promised that its Edison test could detect conditions such as cancer and even diabetes quickly without the hassle of needles. Bigwigs from Henry Kissinger to General James Mattis sat on the board. U.S. Treasury Secretary George S., media tycoon Rupert Murdoch, and America's richest family, the Waltons, were among her backers. The support lent her credibility, as did her demeanor. But by 2015, her success story had been questioned. Holmes was exposed as a fake. It began to unravel in 2015 when a whistleblower raised concerns about Theranos' flagship testing device, the Edison. At that time, the Wall Street Journal wrote a series of damning exposés claiming the results were unreliable and that the firm had been using commercially available machines made by other manufacturers for most of its testing. Lawsuits started to pile up, pioneers cut ties, and in 2016, the US regulators banned Holmes from operating a blood testing service for 2 years. In 2018, Theranos was dissolved. Cut to 2023. In January this year, she was convicted on 4 counts of fraud, each of which carries a maximum sentence of 20 years in prison. She was sentenced on Friday to 11 years and 3 months in prison.